The top celebrity is warming up, getting ready to swim. But just as he jumps into the pool, a janitor secretly opens the bottom of the water bucket. Dozens of earthworms crawl into the pool. As the janitor stands up and prepares to leave, he suddenly notices an earthworm stuck in the bucket scene. He looks at the bodyguard beside him in panic. Seeing that the bodyguard isn't paying attention, the janitor quietly brings the bucket closer to the pool, and the earthworm, understanding its task, heads straight for the celebrity. The bodyguard was about to step forward to help, but upon seeing the earthworm, he stops in his tracks. The man can only desperately slide across the surface of the water. He swims to the shore on his own, but by then the toxins in his body have already taken effect. The bodyguard quickly calls for help. Unexpectedly, just as they reach the door, an ambulance has already arrived. Without thinking, they put the celebrity on a stretcher. Unbeknownst to them, all these people are imposters. And just like that, the top celebrity is kidnapped. Standing in front of him are the families of his victims. What on earth is going on? It turns out that this celebrity, adored by countless young girls, is actually a serial killer. A few days ago, the man arrogantly held a press conference and openly admitted to his crimes. To prove what he said, he even took off his jacket, revealing the place where he had been shot by the police years ago. When they heard the sound from the testing device, the scene was in an uproar. They couldn't believe that the killer was so arrogant. It turns out that the statute of limitations for crimes in this country is 15 years. Once this period passes, one is automatically pardoned and declared not guilty. Now the statute of limitations has expired. The man knows very well that the law can no longer touch him. That's why he dares to admit everything. He even wrote a book about his perfect crime. What's even more shocking is that once this book was released, it sold over 3 million copies in just a few days. He not only used the money he earned to do charity, but also regularly volunteered at orphanages. His actions quickly made him a top-tier celebrity. His fans couldn't care less whether he's a murderer. They only know that he is good-looking and talented. To boost his fame, the man deliberately chose a stormy day to kneel in front of the victim's door and confess. He casually apologized to the family members, but his face was filled with a smug smile. An old man finally couldn't hold back and slapped him. Little did they know, this was exactly what the man wanted, but simply angering the victim's family was far from enough. The man then brought reporters to the police station. He intentionally found the police officer who shot him years ago. He continuously provoked the officer with words. Seeing how arrogant the man was, the officer spat a huge wad of phlegm directly onto his hand. But the man wasn't angry at all. Instead, he leaned in and whispered something into the officer's ear. The officer finally couldn't hold back. In front of the reporters, he humiliated the man, but this once again fell right into his trap. The public opinion only made his fame grow larger. Little did they know, the families of the victims from that year quietly formed a Avengers alliance. Follow me to learn the rest of the story.